he found out about the whole having sex with everyone at Fox to move up sort of thing. And if you guys want to become a move up in Joystick, you have to suck Bobby's dick, or you have to have sex with.
You need to give Jerry a haircut.
Yeah, give Jerry a haircut, and he'll make inappropriate comments.
Yo, what's up? It's Billy. We got Devin, Jimmy, and Johnny over here, and we're the D-Pad squad. Your favorite YouTube Teemo.
No, the D-Pad dudes.
The D-Pad dudes. There you go.
Yeah, guys, we are your D-Pad needs.
We're gonna cut that bit real fucking short.
Holy
Welcome
shit.
to the Joystick Show, hosted by Team Joystick. I'm Billy.
I'm Devin.
I'm Jimmy.
Johnny.
And it's going to be a fun one, man. I got to go make new lower thirds now. First of all, it's great to have everybody back. You know, Dylan and I had to hold down the fort for a bit.
Yeah, we had to hire Jimmy and Johnny, apparently.
It was really difficult for us because off camera, Dylan and I have a very strenuous relationship. We obviously don't very much like each other off camera, but we have to put differences aside and, you know, be good co-hosts. And
Yeah.
we'll be amicable for the next 40 so or minutes. And then
That's right, pal.
Yeah, friendo. It's going to be a good one. You should go ahead and subscribe. You should go ahead and like this episode of the Joystick Show. There's some topics. There's some goals we're going to hit. It's right next to my face. If I'm being real, I don't know what the hell we're talking about because, I don't know. I'm late to the party. I want to hear what the newbies have been up to. But,
Newbies.
you know what I mean? It's been a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's been a while.
It's been the first week of a brand new year, and to start it off, Dylan
Exactly.
has some bad news.
Yeah, Dylan does have
I do have some bad news. Well, I mean, 2025 has had some bad news.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter from like the first.
No,
up
literally,
until
the first day
even
was
now.
like 2 domestic terrorist attacks back to back.
Yeah, literally.
Planes were falling out of the sky.
Yeah, and they're like, this is how we're starting the new year, you know. So people were not that excited, and there's also been some controversy. I feel that has slid under the radar a little bit, and that is a little controversy on the news network Fox Sports.
Did not know about this.
Yes, there is a current active lawsuit in the state of California. It is a 2-part lawsuit by a woman who we're just going to call Miss Faraji.
Gotcha.
We're just going to refer to her as that. And
Fergie.
she is the woman that is, if it gets complicated at any point, you guys get confused, Bobby can just like put their photo up real quick, be like, this is that person.
Fergie.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Exactly.
This
Fergie?
name sounds familiar, actually.
Oh, yeah. And so essentially it is a 2-part lawsuit. The first part is just about like Fox employees just not getting paid enough, getting asked to go like off-site and do stuff and they're not getting paid for it. So the whole first part is literally like a class action, 100 people suing Fox. Second part is this woman is claiming wrongful firing, I meant to say, not unwrongful, battery, sexual assaults, discrimination, you name it, like a laundry list of like 12 different things. And all things are true. And it's really bad. It basically incriminates like 4 to 5 people in the channel, and it's really bad.
And I'm assuming they're faces of the network.
It's a few names. It's a few names. Anna Joy, who is a host on Undisputed, who was the host on Undisputed, she's a main character, and then we also have the head of content. But we'll get into that. So this woman, right, who's doing the lawsuit, Miss Faraji, she has been a like on and off worker. She's hair and makeup for 4 years at Fox. She gets hired full time around the same time as a radio personality by the name of Anna Joy.
Yes,
gets
this is
hired.
where I know the story.
Yes. Jerry knows it. So basically, Anna Joy is a black woman who gets basically hired to be at Fox Sports. They become friends. She invites Miss Faraji out to dinner. She goes out to dinner with them after work, and there is a man by the name of Charles, who is the head of content at Fox Sports. Despite not knowing this guy and not knowing why they're there, he pays for drinks, he pays for food, leaves with Anna Joy. Despite being married, every single time these two people hang out, this man is either there the entire time or there to pick them up. And she puts two and two together that Anna Joy and Charles, the head of content, are fucking.
Yeah.
News comes out a few months later that Undisputed is the brand new show launching on Fox.
Gotcha.
Starring, Bobby, do you know who's in the show?
I'm gonna guess it's Anna Joy.
Correct. It is Shannon Sharp, Skip Bayless, and the female host is a woman with no TV experience by the name of Anna Joy.
Yes.
You guys can guess how she got that job. Someone has the bright idea to all four people. So Anna Joy, her husband, Charles, and his husband and his wife all go out to dinner. Terrible idea. While out to dinner, the husband of Anna Joy realizes right away these people have fucking chemistry, goes home, finds evidence of them cheating on her old phone, divorced the next day. That's the beginning of the drama.
Gotcha.
Fast forward, now there is a Christmas party the following year. Charles has his next victim, Miss Faraji. He approaches Miss Faraji at the party. I almost spit on you.
It was close.
Nice. And basically, puts his arm around her and is like, tries buying her a drink. And she's like, no, I decline, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, basically gropes her and, tells us the news that we all knew, that in order to move up in the company, there's something you got to do with this guy.
Charles is in charge.
Indeed, he is in charge. Fast forward, she's now working 60 hours a week. She's working on both Fox Sports main shows, so like Colin Cowherd's show, and she's also working on Undisputed. She's doing hair and makeup. She has to give Mr. Skip Bayless a haircut once a week. During these haircuts, Mr. Skip Bayless insists on hugging her before and after, rubs his body on her, makes inappropriate comments. Imagine Skip Bayless's face, too.
Yeah.
You guys don't do this when you get haircuts?
Yeah, you guys don't do this. You don't rub your body. Begins flirting with her every haircut, kissing her hand. At one point, he starts just like telling her all these things, like what he wants to like do to her, essentially. And he says to her that, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so voluptuous. And then she goes, and she doesn't speak, English is her second language. So she's like, what does that mean? And he goes, look it up, which is honestly one of the craziest moves ever.
Yeah.
I'm stopping right now.
Somehow he made a timed attack sexual assault. I don't know how you do it, but you're like, go look it up.
When she looks this up,
yeah,
it's gonna add another charge.
Yeah. She's like, she's like annoyed about it. But essentially, this is all laid out in a thing. Basically, her and Anna Joy are still friends. They go out to eat after, and now it's like her fault that like she broke it up, even though she's just been like a bystander.
Yeah.
And now there's another guy that she is sleeping with in order to get another job. So this is just the thing that this woman does. So now she doesn't seem like the victim. Now only Miss Faraji seems like the victim. Basically, she was fired with no reason, and now all of this is public. There is now this woman, Anna Joy, got engaged, and then this fiance broke up with her because he found out about the whole having sex with everyone at Fox to move up sort of thing. And if you guys want to become a move up in Joystick, you have to suck Bobby's dick, or you have to have sex with.
You need to give Jerry a haircut.
Yeah, give Jerry a haircut, and he'll make inappropriate comments. I mean, I know this is just none of it really surprised me that much because it's like that's kind of how the industry is. I know Hollywood's a lot like that, but TV is also like that, and. I knew Skip Bayless looked a little grimy.
Of course.
But he also offered this woman up to $2 million to have sex with her.
Jeez.
And then when she reported him, she was told that like in your contract you have to do what they say. And it's like you work at will with the talent essentially. So
Did Did you see the clip of I think the next day's episode? Like I think she showed up again, and the guys are like they're like swinging their legs back and forth, like like how people talk, like how like people act kind of weird after you enter a room and they've been talking about you.
Like,
they're like, oh, like start
it's
whistling
like all
and shit.
awkward tension.
Yeah.
And then over the next few weeks, like over the next months, when like some people aren't working there and stuff, they're still like kind of like sexualizing this woman. Like there was one host on Fox Sports who literally talked about how he couldn't work with her because he would be too tempted by her, like, or something. And it's like, what the fuck? And he's literally on daytime TV talking about this co-host on the channel and her tits and how big they are.
I mean, Fox Sports just sounds like a very toxic workplace.
I mean, it sounds like every work environment. I mean, I know ESPN's not like this, but ESPN has their own fucking slew of issues. No, where to go for your sports content.
Here.
Yeah, here.
Honestly, here.
Get ready for JSPN.
Yeah.
JSPN.
Why does that sound pretty good?
The Joystick Sports Network.
That sounds pretty good, honestly.
Kind of actually has a nice acronym ring to it.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll work on something.
Bro, Hollywood sucks, man. Should all just burn.
That wasn't even how that was like.
Hollywood's on fire right now, actually.
Oh.
Parts of it.
Yeah.
Word.
I was reading the list of all the celebrities who have lost like property.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually kind of, I mean, like it's weird to say because like celebrities are technically regular people.
Yeah.
But when it happens to celebrities, that's when the world is like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like now it's a forest
People
fire.
care now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I like what Jerry said is like Hollywood about to care about global warming like for like a good two weeks. You said
Yeah, for who was this? I don't know if it was me.
you
that
said that.
Was it me?
Yeah, it was you.
Oh, okay.
Look at it. Fucking visionary, Jerry. No, I saw there's a quote that was like circulating around. A lot of people were like resharing it everywhere. I don't know the exact quote. I'll put it up here, but it said something along the lines of like, global warming is a series of global disasters that happen and they get increasingly closer and closer to you until you're filming one on your phone happening in front of your house. And like it's basically meant to say like it's happening. It's just until it happens to you that you're like, oh, okay, now I see the error of our ways, so to speak. But this is like a very great example of that because it happened to like all these literally A-list celebrities. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first started reading the list, there was something funny about it to me because it was like Adam Brody, Leighton Meester, like Paris Hilton. It was like all these like late 2000s like reality TV stars. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, they like banked in, right?
Exactly.
They bought a house, it's paid off, and now they just live there.
So in my head, I was like, oh, maybe it's not like super. But then out of nowhere, it was like Anthony Hopkins, John C. Reilly, and I was like, oh shit, people.
Big names. Yeah,
I was like,
JJ Redick.
but it was also kind of crazy to see like a lot of these people's responses because they were like, yeah, it's really crazy. We're very heartbroken, but we'll move past it. And it's like these people have 2 other houses somewhere else. Like,
yeah, you're living in Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
You gotta. It's so inconvenient. You live in your fucking summer
fucking
home.
hard.
they're
It's
like, now
fucking
we have
hard.
to
Yeah.
stay there in the winter.
Yeah.
Like,
It's also
the furniture doesn't really match the same furniture in the other house, and that's
gotta
gonna
move it
be
now.
fucking awful to move.
Yeah.
To get new furniture.
but we're sorry. about
Yeah, it is. It's also just weird vibes. I feel like that's the theme of 2025. I know Luigi was technically right. Luigi was 2024.
Yeah,
but it's like this like kind of like low key nature's retribution against rich people. It's
No,
like
I was
it's, like,
talking to my
weird.
sister. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, there's a class war that's gonna
It's
happen
weird.
soon.
It's like it's not even an active class. It's an inactive class war. That's
Yeah.
essentially what
It's
it is.
the Cold War of the class
When does
war.
Trump take office? He doesn't even take office already.
Yeah, it's literally he just did.
It's
Yeah.
gonna get more wild, Jerry.
I'm gonna put on my conspiracy glasses for a second.
Oh
real quick.
man.
Yeah, I remember this.
The tinfoil hat.
You're pretty sure that it's nature taking its course right now, and not these insurance companies doing that?
Yeah.
You're sure that they're not trying to cash a quick check here, pal? Yeah.
I
Yeah,
believe.
Dylan, I heard it's drones with lasers.
I believe the conspiracy more of Antarctica.
I don't know, but did you see like the
Polar
video of that guy
bears.
that, or not the
polar
video, but
bears.
like that guy that they caught literally trying to set fire to houses in California? I was like, I don't know, man, this shit is fishy. It's
shit
like we were
is-
literally talking about.
Oh, I mean, like a lot of. I mean, you know Yogi Bear.
Shut the fuck.
You know what's wild that why are these insurance companies if they were to be like doing it so close when New York is kind of going crazy over this Luigi guy? Like, didn't they think that doing something this sketchy so close to when people are already eyes on insurance companies.
No, I feel like the theme is more it's the whole classism thing. I feel like that's more of the theme than like an active effort to do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Also, is it fucked up to say that I feel like it's harder to sneak up on the CEO of State Farm than it is to sneak up on the CEO of United Health Co? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
yeah. And I don't know. It's also this weird thing that it's like putting things on fire has been like a thing for a while.
It's been a thing.
Yeah,
like
it's literally tied to insurance.
Yeah, like literally like half of half of the businesses in Rockaway have like had a fire over the last few weeks, and I'm just looking at them like, good timing, guys. Good. It's
this
tragic.
Cold ass winter.
It is tragic. It is sad. It's definitely people leaving heaters on. You know, that's definitely what it is. But you know, in my head, I was just like, fucking convenient. You know what I mean?
It's the Rockaway Mafia.
Yeah.
Come to town to
The
collect.
bombers.
Fucking shout outs or no shout outs. No shout outs to forest fires.
Yeah,
They're
That's sad. We're not doing that.
Like world dictators watch this show. Forest fires do not.
Yeah.
They're not watching this.
only Kim Jong.
Yeah.
He's one of the homies. You know what? Let's swing it on to that for a second. Bit of a weird
Okay.
tangent.
Kim Jong?
Yeah.
Kim Jong, yeah.
What's he been up to?
You messaged him
Hear me
recently?
out. Hear me out.
He loves the chef's.
Hear me out.
He does.
He does. like chefs
I'm asking a legitimate question.
Okay.
What's the consensus on Kim Jong Un?
What do you mean?
He's a dictator.
He's the best,
He's a
bro.
dictator.
I don't think he's that bad.
He's a dictator.
No, like
Yeah, Bobby, if you were comparing him to his family lineage, yes, he's
Yes.
he's
Yeah.
literally,
No,
yeah.
I did some research.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, literally.
And for the past like 5 years, his approval rating in North Korea has been skyrocketing. All right, like 70% of people are like, yeah, we fuck with him. You know, like that's
Wait,
not bad.
in North Korea.
In North Korea.
Okay, Bobby, you understand that if they didn't agree with him, they would be murdered, probably.
But it doesn't matter.
yeah, it
It
does.
does.
If
It
you
does.
30% had the
Bobby, if you
courage to
murdered
stand
everyone
up.
that didn't agree with you and you still only had a 70% rate, that's really bad.
You're not doing enough killing.
Bob, what's 30% of 26 million? That's
You give me a damn second. Hold on. I want to pull up the... First of all, I was really enjoying what I was reading about this guy, all right?
Also, I bet I could pull out some fucking North Korea facts and catch Bobby on the spot right now.
No, you probably can,
Yeah.
but...
Did you? Oh,
I have
yeah.
to-
I got a fact for you. His favorite song is Katy Perry's Firework. Did you know that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
I have to Google it the same way I did the other day, where I was like, "How like bad is Kim Jong Un?" Or maybe how?
Google AI told you the answer. Yeah.
No, it was like an article that was basically detailed. Oh no, maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it's this. Oh, here we go. Yeah, no, it's his Wikipedia personality page. Check this, right? Kenji Fujimoto, a Japanese chef who was Kim Jong-il's personal cook, described Kim Jong-un as a chip off the old block, a spitting image off his father in terms of face, body shape, and personality. Kim is a fan of basketball, and his favorite teams include the Chicago Bulls and Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, he did invent his own.
Right
he
off
did
the
invent
bat.
his own basketball.
You know?
Yeah.
He gets points for me on that one. You know, he's following the league. He's making basketball kind of interesting out there in NK. You know, you do what you got to do. As long as you're not dropping bombs, you can drop buckets. You do what you got to do. Fucking in 2013, he met with Dennis Rodman. Rodman said that he was socially awkward, but that he was kind of cool. So, you know, fucking. I have a lot of friends that are socially awkward.
Bro, he
and
was
kinda
probably, you know, cooming in his pants. He gets to meet one of the Bulls, bro. Like, he's so excited.
He probably was.
It's his favorite
Who
team.
was more nervous or excited? Kim meeting him or him meeting
Dennis
Kim?
was chilling so hard.
Yeah,
Dennis
chill.
Rodman
Okay.
was
It was so
vibing.
good.
And
He's like,
this,
I get to travel.
This is the last. I'm gonna read these last 3 paragraphs,
Okay.
and that's it. Okay.
That's a lot.
In a 2013 poll, 61.7% of North Korean defectors in South Korea said that Kim Jong-un was probably supported by most of his countrymen, an increase from 55.7%. The nickname Kim Fatty III began trending among Chinese users among Chinese websites and was successfully petitioned by the Chinese government. So you can't use the term Kim Fatty III anymore in China.
Kim Fatty.
And then finally, in a
So
poll
original.
of South Koreans conducted following the May 2018 Inter-Korean Summit, 78% of respondents said they trusted Kim, compared with 10% approval of a couple months prior. 10 to 70% of South Koreans at a summit were like, all right, you know, he's doing what he's got to do. Basically, from what I read of like recent stuff, people are like, he's genuinely trying to make the country better.
Yeah.
But he's still publicly executing a bunch of people for petty shit.
Yes.
You know?
This kind of does, lean into the whole Trump's whole thing that when they met for the first time, Trump and Kim Jong-un, he told him to chill the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of adds up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who told what? Like
Trump and Kim Jong-un met, and basically Trump took credit for why he's not dropping bombs on people.
Yeah, I remember
he's like
that.
he told them to go on vacation. He told them about like all this cool shit America has, and basically he went and like spent all his money. So it kind of adds up a little bit.
Listen, we got this shit called Dave and Buster's. It's pretty good.
It's really
We
good.
can open one here.
We can open one here.
The one Dave and Buster's.
It's called Kim and Kim's.
It's only Connect 4 hoops. That's all it is.
They got the 4D machine in there.
Oh my
I'm
god.
dead.
But listen, I'm not saying this is somebody who's a fan of Kim Jong Un. I'm just trying to say, as somebody who watches our show, we could have worse viewers. So thank you, Kim. Kim Slim the third.
Kim Slim.
And you know what, Kim? It's terrible what they do to you online in China, man.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
No word.
Honestly,
Couldn't be
you
me.
can't talk about Kim the Fatty or Winnie the Pooh. It's just it is what it is.
I have new text to test in Marvel Rivals now.
Oh, it's not
Have
gonna
you
work.
tried
It's
any of
gonna
them? I haven't tried.
No,
any
I haven't
of
tried
They
them
work.
personally.
I haven't tried it, but people in the comments are like, dude, it works. Like, it's not even not even a joke.
Chinese censorship.
them. Interesting.
Yeah.
You said Marvel Rivals, and I haven't been playing it because I've been fucking stuck playing this one game that I love playing it. I love the story, but trying to platinum it and do everything is incredibly hard and making me upset, and that's Red Dead 2. You guys probably see me. I've been trying to get this platinum back from when the game came out, and then I gave up on it, and then I redid it because I met the voice actors, and I was like, I gotta platinum it now. I gotta fucking do this. I gotta get all the trophies, 100% this, and I've been at it for like 3 months.
Damn.
Because you have to hunt every animal in the game, which even that counts even the smallest lizards, rodents, and birds. You have to study every animal, which is like make sure you lock onto it before it like could scurry and escape.
Mm-hmm.
Complete all these challenges that are like tedious. Get 70 gold medals, which are hard because some require different objectives, and it's tedious and it's long and dumb. And I was like, I'm getting a lot of it done, but I'm stumped on this one blackjack challenge where you have to win at blackjack. I'm losing my train of thought. Sorry.
All right, Jerry can help you. He's fucking good at blackjack.
Yeah, you're good at blackjack.
He's the Balacho.
Oh, yeah,
poker.
Blackjack's
Balacho,
great.
yeah.
Yeah. Both of them are fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Balacho.
Yeah.
You have to win at blackjack by saying "hit me" 3 times, and I was like, you had to do that 3 times, and I was like, that's by luck. Like, there's nothing
In a row?
Not in a row, but you had to do that.
Yeah,
3
like
times.
in
Wait, you have to
sittings or-
win one round.
You have to get hit 3
hitting
times.
3
Pop,
times.
pop,
hitting
pop.
3 times.
Yeah, that's
that doesn't
luck.
sound that bad. I mean,
No, that was luck. That's all luck.
no, I mean it's luck, but I mean, can't you just do it over
Yeah.
and over again until you get it?
It's just tedious, and when I looked at the community, everyone hates that challenge. They're like, whoever created this challenge.
I mean, you
is
probably,
fucking-
you probably just have to go for it for 5 hours.
I don't know,
It's
Joey.
not that
I
bad.
It's
drifted
not
in a
5
circle
hours,
for
yeah.
35 minutes the other day in Hot Wheels 2, and I was pretty content. I was just like,
drifting in a circle is not as bad as doing something that can only be done by luck.
okay, I'll top that. I spent fucking 2 hours. You could attest recycling cars in the Hot Wheels 2 shop, looking for 14 specific cars.
Oh, you were looking. I mean, the thing is you got to go for it as the game is going on, because that shit. I had like 5, and that shit was like,
No, I did that.
You
in
just
one
played the
sitting.
game wrong.
yeah.
Are you sure about that?
I think Joey played the game wrong.
Maybe.
And look at you. When did that game come out? And you're still trying to platinum?
I'm still trying because I gave up on it. I'm going back to it, but I'm excited that I'm almost done, and I just want to get back to when games were fun.
Will you finish it before GTA 6 though?
Yes, I will finish it before GTA 6.
We'll see about that.
Mhm.
I don't even if GTA gets canceled this year, it's gonna be piss everyone off.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
see,
think
they
it's
said
coming
that
out.
they're canceling it. They're not gonna make it anymore.
Yeah.
They're
Rock-
not making it.
Rockstar was
until
like, "Listen,
You know, we decided-
Grand Theft Auto is too
Ambitious.
Kids, it's affecting kids
There's
badly.
this man named Joseph Ortega. He has to beat Red Dead Redemption 2.
We don't
with
wanna
We're
make
not gonna
billions of
release it
dollars.
until that is completed.
Yeah, they're like Joey. We're waiting for Joey to platinum it. It's gonna come out on the same day as Silk Song.
Yep. Same day.
Damn, Silk Song.
Silk
You're
Song and
waiting
Half-Life
for that.
and Half-Life 3. They're all gonna
Yep.
come out on the same day.
Skate 4.
Man,
All
that'd be
four
like the
of them.
blockbuster weekend of gaming.
Word.
Jesus.
That would be wild. All those like anticipated games for years coming out all the same week.
But yeah, Joe, you wanted to be a cowboy, baby, so that's what you get.
Yeah.
Got a yeehaw 'em, and I don't know what you
You're-
do in that game. I'm not even gonna fucking pretend.
You should honestly play it.
It's
I think as a
I
story,
still have not played it. I've only
haven't
played the
played-
first one.
You know, it's
I
funny.
the
haven't
first
either.
one's good. You're gonna love the second one. I
it's-
honestly, if you played the first one, I'm like, you have to play the second now.
It's the
'cause-
whole God of War blah 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 thing with me, where it's like if I've seen a playthrough of the game, I
Same.
can't do unless I forget completely what happens. I can't.
You guys are
a different
stupid, all
vibe.
right? There's a difference between watching something and playing something.
If the
There
main-
is a thank you, There is a
Especially in
difference.
games where you can do it however you want to do it. Like, that's what makes it fun.
If I know the story, it's like I know what I'm working towards
Yeah.
though.
But who gives a fuck about the story? Just play the game.
If I didn't give a fuck about the story, I play a roguelike.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Jerry goes.
You guys aren't real
it's
gamers.
It's so weird because I agree with both of these
Yeah,
statements.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bro, just play it because it is a different vibe. But at the same time, yeah, you know what you're working
Yeah,
towards.
it would have to be like Red Dead. I could because it's like there is all the open world shit. You could go about it. I think I'm gonna
Please play it and let me know when you do because I would love to talk to you guys about it.
Okay,
But
You know
I
what?
like
Just
it.
for that, I'm not gonna play it.
you suck, bro.
Yeah. I just platinumed the roguelike.
How?
Oh, it
which
doesn't
one
count.
was it?
Inscription.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
card game.
That's a roguelite. Yeah, I mean Casey's is 100%.
Yeah, Casey's,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is like the after you beat the game. So it's like a story in the beginning, and then
Wait, what's
the end.
Casey's?
Casey's mod is like what they call like the post game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, because I forgot. Yeah, this is like that card game, but it has like a legit kind of story, and then after you said it has like a roguelike mode,
Yeah,
right?
and in the
Okay.
roguelike they give you like more story stuff, you know. But it's pretty fun,
Cool.
you know, card game.
I got another roguelike question for you. How's Redacted?
Redacted. I haven't played it too much, but it's like Borderlands if it was Hades. Like the game is called Redacted, but the game is supposed to be called like shit or fuck.
Oh, I see. Has that humor, I
Yeah.
guess. Okay.
When you die, it goes like shit.
So like a kind of like a top-down, isometric sort of
Isometric,
Borderlands.
yeah, there you go. That's the
All
word.
right, look at that. Cool.
Yeah. More guns and like meleeing and stuff. Pretty good.
Nice.
I haven't played it a lot though.
Very cool.
That's the gaming corner.
You know what's weird? You said top down, and I was just thinking about the top down games that I've played, and I just remembered this game existed. Hatred. Do you remember? And it was
Yeah, I was thinking about
it
that
was
game
like
the other
this
day.
Metalocalypse looking
Yeah.
guy, and he was
kill all of them.
I do not remember.
It was like a psychotic game, dude.
No,
You're like
yeah,
a serial
You
killer.
you play as a mass shooter, like literally.
Oh,
the
okay.
goal of the game is you like leave your house and kill as many people as you can as
Nice.
possible.
no plot other than, and it was like extremely graphic because you're going after civilians who are literally begging for their lives,
Yeah.
and they're like, please, no.
That's one of those video games that was really just made to be controversial.
Yeah, I remember people were like, but is compared to GTA, and it was like, yeah, but in GTA it's funny to kill those people, and everyone's like, do you hear yourself now? Like, like what?
You know what's actually interesting about this? I was watching, not so recently, it was like a month or so ago, but it was like a list of famous banned video games, like games that can't be sold anywhere for different reasons. Like you probably heard of the Guy game
Yeah.
thing.
Oh,
like it's-
I have played the guy game as an
Yeah.
8-year-old. Yes.
that's
nice.
bad. Don't
Yes.
That's bad.
You guys know what the
bad.
Guy game is?
Never heard of it.
It's like a college
It's
frat game.
It was a
right?
trivia
It's
game.
like Girls Gone Wild trivia.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a trivia game where if you got the question right, you got to watch videos of girls at spring break take off their tops.
Yes.
Okay.
And,
That is so funny that it's a trivia game.
Yes.
that it's
it-
coming from you. That's why he's like, I got the
Joey,
question.
why do you think we're so good at trivia?
Excuse me. I did not own it.
Yeah, I
because
never played it.
yeah, this was definitely like Conker's Bedford. Like you play it at a friend's house. You know what I mean? But I remember when you do easy, right? Each mode, the difficulty gets harder with trivia, and then it unblurs. So it's black bar, then it's blur, then it's less blur, then it's full on nudity.
So they take off their clothes as you get the question right, or when you get the question wrong?
It's like each round, and then when you get the round, it then plays like a pre-recorded video of like Girls Gone Wild.
Okay.
And then if it's like you beat easy mode, they take off their clothes, but there's still like a bar of like blocking where their nipples are because you only beat it on easy, and they're not gonna give it to you, you know.
Yeah. And then all that to say, they ended up finding after the fact, like after the game had been released, that one of the girls that they filmed was underage. Like, she was like 16 or 17 on vacation.
Wow.
And they were like, okay, we have to get rid of this game and take it down from everything. So that was that.
Yeah, at that point it's like CP.
But Hatred
like,
was
imagine,
on that list.
but like the game's still out there. Like you could
It's
use
still
like
out
it was
there,
like on
yeah,
shelves.
Yeah.
Like
But
crazy.
Hatred was on that list.
Manhunt.
Postal obviously.
Manhunt, I think, was on that list as
Postal
well.
100%.
Postal
What's
wasn't
Postal?
on the list.
Because Postal is banned in some places.
It's a very raunchy first-person shooter where you're just killing a bunch of people.
Yeah. It's like Hatred, but more comedic in a weird sense.
Yeah, it's
Imagine,
like-
imagine Ghost Simulator and Hatred had a baby.
Yeah, like,
It's like let's go bomb the postman.
The supermarket
You know,
or
yeah.
something.
Let's go
Uh,
shit in the supermarket.
decapitate 10 people in the fire. Dumb stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there was one that was like crazy. I can't even like fully say it, but it's essentially called. I'm gonna put a G in front of it. It's called Grape Lay. That's what it's called.
What?
And essentially, take the G away. You know?
Yeah, I know, I got what you
we
mean.
got it.
But essentially, it's made by like some Japanese developer, which should already be your first clue. It's like one of those kind of like, I don't know how you explain them. Those
Visual novel.
yeah, like the Doki Doki Literature Club, or
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
Ace Attorney kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But essentially, you play as like a serial
Visual novel.
sexual assaulter in Japan, and like part of the game is you have full control of like who you want to do these heinous
and then you
acts
gotta like
on.
dialogue and set them up and
Yeah,
stuff.
and it's like really terrible shit. So much so that like I genuinely feel uncomfortable saying here. But if you want to go look it up, it's fucking wild.
Yeah,
Like,
I like it makes sense. It's like very
it's like just the fact that they were allowed to have that game out in the first place is insane. And there was other stuff too, but I totally forgot. There was one that's it's a Oh, that's what it is. There's a famous one that it's banned in like a shit ton of countries because it's like a simulator game. But instead of it being like, what are you laughing at? Instead of it,
Keep going.
are you theorizing where your simulator game would be?
No.
Oh no, because think about it. Like if you were gonna make like like a roller coaster tycoon type game, and it was gonna get banned, what would you be simulating?
Like ISIS, like Al Qaeda.
No,
I was
older,
close.
older.
Older.
Mhm.
Auschwitz.
There you go.
Yep, got it.
Wow.
There you go.
I think I have
There's an
heard of this.
Auschwitz simulation. game.
Yeah. Okay.
As
okay.
fucked up as it sounds, it's exactly
Do
what
not
you
check my
think it
Steam
is.
account, man.
It's exactly what you think it is. But yeah, it's
Crazy.
just some crazy fucking things. Yeah.
Whatchamacallit? I was laughing at the other game you were talking about, that Japanese creator that's awful, but I'm not laughing at the game, laughing at that there has to be someone out there that's like trying to defend it. Like, okay, I know it's bad, but like
it's
the
from-
story is really good.
It's from you're putting yourself in the shoes of the assaulter.
He's supposed to be a bad person. You're playing the villain. You're technically playing the villain, and if you read it from like, there has to be someone that's like some artistic guy that's trying to find a deeper meaning within this game.
Yeah.
And
Trying
then
to
he's
get
like,
it
yeah,
funded.
but it was an easy plat though.
Yeah, I think that was all of them. I was like double checking. There's others, but like those were the big ones. The other ones just had like little weird things that they had to get rid of. I mean, granted, they were controversial, but not as big.
Oh,
as those.
there's some that they had to get rid of because if you go into like the source files, you
Yeah.
find like
A
porn
dick
and
and shit.
yeah.
Wasn't there like Saints Row made it a big deal that there's a part in their game that was banned in Australia? Like, I remember playing either 3 or something, and then the mission went to start, and it said, oh wait, no, it was South Park.
Okay.
South Park, the video game, had a level that was banned in Australia, and then it would, like, before the stuff that happened, it would just have a big censor
It was
thing.
the anal probe, wasn't it?
I think it was.
I think it was the anal probe.
Is this
was
the Nintendo 64? South
No,
Park
this
game,
is,
or, like,
no,
Stick of
PS4.
Truth?
Stick of Truth.
Okay.
I think it's the probe. part.
There's an anal probing mini game.
I platinumed that game and I don't remember that.
Yeah, Bob, you beat it in 2 days.
I did.
I remember.
Dylan lent it to me and I gave it back on fucking
Monday.
Gave it to me on Monday. I gave it on Wednesday.
That's
Here you
wild.
Crazy.
I want to play Fractured But Whole, but I never got around to it.
Yeah,
It's fun.
It's free.
I never played the first. I never played Stick of Truth, but yeah. But yeah, it was like if you're in Australia, you can't play this game because you're not like funny or you're not cool. You guys aren't like something like that. They insulted Australia for it. And it says, but if you're not from Australia, push X. And I'm sure that they don't have the X. They're just stuck going to the next thing.
Last thing I want to know about, Jerry, how's Philly? Genuinely, like I want to know.
Oh man, Philly was fun. Philly was like so we went for Will's birthday.
Hey.
So what we did there was just a lot of eating and drinking and sleeping and recovering. So actually the food was really good. Like that's probably what I remember the most because we drank so much.
Listen, I went to Philly earlier last year and I had a very negative experience.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you remember the Joystick show, I gave that like a 5 out of 10 experience. It was not for me. And my biggest complaint was how shitty the Philly cheesesteak was.
Yep.
It was all right. It was pretty. It was the best Philly cheesesteak I had so far, actually.
Damn.
Crazy. I'm
would
so
say that
upset
for
about
sure.
that. I'm so upset about
I think
that.
you might have, are you sure you just went, because like every place makes it, there's a place that does it
No,
with
well,
one
that's the
cheese.
thing. We went to the spot where it's Geno's and Pat's, and we picked Geno's, and it was just whack as fuck. And I was
But
like, maybe we should have gone to Pat's.
You should have went to Pat's, I think.
Didn't it say on the menu the reason you came here? Like that sandwich you tried in Florida?
No, but the thing is like in Philadelphia, there's 2 really, really famous competing Philly cheesesteak spots, and they're across the street from each other.
Oh, wow.
So the 2 of those spots themselves are like a landmark in the city, and the whole thing is like you can go, and everyone in Philly has like their own preferences. Like, oh, I go to Pat's, I go to Geno's.
Oh, I get the whiz.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes you can be like, oh, instead of using you use provolone.
And that's supposed to be the main thing.
Yeah,
like,
provolone. Yeah.
One of them traditionally made their sandwiches with regular cheese, and the other one made it with cheese whiz. Now they both do both, but that's kind of the main difference. Either way, I went to Geno's and I didn't like it, so I was like, "Fuck, I probably should have gone to Pat's." And that's why I asked if you went to either of those, because
I don't remember which one we went to because we got on Uber Eats.
interesting.
So like, cause I remember when we were on the way there, we were like, all right, we got to check if there's a line because there's always a line apparently. And I don't know, we didn't end up going there. We ended up going to like a Mexican food spot. It was good, super good. It was a barbacoa spot.
Oh, what was it called?
It was South Philly barbacoa.
I don't know. We went to like a legitimate barbacoa spot too in Philly, but I don't know.
It was
if
on a corner. It used to be on a corner. And
No.
I'm just imagining these are the same exact
it was so
places
good.
you guys went to.
I
They
went
gave
to
us
one in the middle of the
soup
street
that I'd never had. It was so good, and we had a bunch of tacos with what was it? We had lamb and stomach.
Damn, now I'm
So
so
good.
curious. You said it was South Philly barbacoa.
Yeah.
Imagine it's the exact same restaurant. We went to a really good Italian restaurant. That was good out there.
Yeah, and then we went to a steakhouse for his birthday. That was good. Yeah, mad food, man.
Jerry, this is exactly the same restaurant. I
Is
went
it?
to.
Yeah,
So
apparently it
I'm
was pretty good.
No, yeah,
Like,
she's like a really famous chef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like mad cool. She
Yeah,
was, like,
we
she
met
was
her
talking
too,
about-
yeah.
Yeah. She was talking like
We went
Lola
on
Bernie.
Cinco de Mayo, so that line stretched out the fucking
Oh,
middle.
shit.
Yeah, and we had barbacoa, and that
Yeah,
was
it
the
was
first
mad
time I ever
good.
had barbacoa. And what's that rice milk drink?
I know what you're
Horchata?
talking about.
Horchata. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
But either way,
I
yeah,
didn't have
that space was
Yeah, it was
mad
mad
good. Yeah. Wow, look at us. Look at us having the same experiences
Word.
separately. Guys, when's our eating trip?
Yeah, when's the
I'm
boys
down.
trip?
Let's do it.
When's the Broken Nose trip? I actually have eating spots. We have a buffet. I was trying to explain to Mildred. Mildred was like, I don't understand why you're going to go to the Poconos to eat at a Chinese buffet. And I was like, it's the Chinese buffet.
Firstly, Pennsylvania is, by the way, known for this. Like 8 of the 10 largest like Chinese buffet spots are all in the Poconos.
Look at that.
In like
Look at
in
that.
like the Amish place, they're like it's a thing. Like you go out to eat at a fucking buffet place.
Fire.
That's the spot.
I have a spot out there called Shenanigans, just like the restaurant in Waiting. But it's
Oh,
actually a
yeah.
really cool like sports bar kind
That's
of vibe,
amazing.
and they make really
Nice.
decent food.
I'll add
That's
I believe it's like Water's Edge or something like that. I gotta go look it up or because I feel bad now, or like the Lake House, but there's like a really nice like fancy restaurant up there.
See, so we got options.
I
We
only
got
know
options.
Mirror's
When's
Edge.
the snowboarding trip?
I'm never doing that again. I'm never doing that again.
I skied once and I felt my bones breaking before they broke, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
I went snowboarding once and legitimately almost died. Like, I'm not even making that
What
up.
happened?
Like, I didn't know what I was doing, so like
Snowboarding as in like 2 feet in perpendicular, like on a skateboard?
yeah, I know what snowboarding is, Joey. That's
right.
what I fucking did.
No, I was just like, I can't imagine you on a board like that.
No, yeah, so we went snowboarding, but like in my head, I've only seen it in like the cartoons. You know, when they talk about like the bunny trail and shit like that.
Mhm.
I thought that there was gonna be a section where this was like a hill and you go down it and you like learn. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But like no, we're going up on the ski
The bunny
lift.
hill is a fucking hill. The
No.
bunny hill is a huge fucking
No, we
hill.
went up on the ski lift to like the top of the mountain and we had to come back down, and I was like, fuck.
That's the bunny
me.
hill. Like
Either way, I went down on
there
it.
is no bunny. They
No,
lie
but
to
this
you.
place, this had like curves and shit. It
Yeah,
wasn't like
yeah,
a straight hill
yeah,
or
yeah,
anything
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So I started going, and I remember like I wanted to wait for the rest of the group, but gravity had said otherwise, and I just like kept going down. And there was one part where like I don't know how to explain it, but it was just like curving right really fast, and I lost control and ended up like crashing into like they have like these like plastic dividers. They're not like hard plastic, so you get like tangled up in it, and I was like stuck in there. So finally, like I got myself out, and right behind where I crashed, like by 2 feet, there was just an open gap and just 2 giant trees. So I would have literally just like, no joke, 15 to 20 miles per hour into a tree, just bam. So I was like, I'm good, unhooked out, walked down the rest of the mountain, and I chilled at the lodge for the rest of that day.
That's terrifying.
Not for me. So yeah.
And snowboarding's even harder because it was like not even a good way. To
I'll go
slow down.
tubing. That looks cool. Like,
Tubing's
I was
very
about
cool.
to say tubing.
That's
I'm
fire.
going tubing
Tubing?
on the 19th.
That's a vibe.
Like on a tube, like a water tube.
Yeah,
Like a
but
big
you
ass
go down
water
a hill,
tube.
like
Huh.
sledding kind of.
Like a sled, but
It's
you're on a
sledding, but on a bouncy
Yeah.
sled
Lit.
instead of a
Just kinda,
hard
like,
one.
slide down. Unrelated or kind of related, I also want to go river tubing. That shit is fire. You can also do that on the Poconos.
Whitewater Rapids.
It's sick. It's a vibe. You literally just get like these tubes and then like a floating cooler, and you just float for like 2 hours down a river. It's sick.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
And then a bus brings you back to take
That's
you
sick.
to your car. It's so cool.
That's dope.
But yeah, there's tons of stuff to do.
There's something different about drinking on open water.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but
Because you're
just like,
floating.
You can
You're
spill
like-
stuff and not
yeah,
feel bad
yeah,
about
Like
it.
this
It'd be
water
like-
tastes
be
good.
like you pour one
That
out
one
for the
tastes
fish.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, word.
It's good.
You ever been at the beach and you drink water and you're like, yo, this shit is different, bro.
Any drink in the sun.
The corners of your lips. and
Any
you're like,
drink
"Oh."
at in the sun is like, yo, you're fucking.
Nah, it's
I
like the
was
water.
parched.
It's like the water and the iced ham and cheese sandwich that's really flat. And
Yeah.
but that shit goes so
The
hard.
chips
With the
on it,
Lay's
easy,
classic.
Easy.
I hate the beach, but I love that food. I don't know how to explain it.
I
Yeah.
hate the beach, but I love that moment.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, that moment.
And also, like, I mean, I'm also biased because I've always lived either a 5-minute drive from the beach or next to the beach. But like, go take a shower. It's fine, you know. Like,
Go take a shower.
go take a shower. You'll find some sand behind your ear the day after. It's fine.
Word.
You're good.
You know what
Let's
else
go
you'll
to the
find?
beach.
You know what else you're gonna find behind? You're gonna find the
What's
Jammy M of the Bam Slam of the Week. I just put the graphic on, but saw that?
Yeah.
Interactive.
I didn't
And,
see it.
Shut
I
up.
wasn't paying attention.
My jam of the week is gonna go to a rapper named Doechii. She's very, very talented. I actually found my first song of hers like a few weeks ago, and then that got beaten out by another song that was jam of the week that week. But I found another one. It's pretty good. It's called CATFISH. So shout outs to CATFISH by Doechii.
Have you had catfish? I
I have
haven't.
not had catfish. They look terrifying.
Catfish
They,
is good.
they look funny.
Not
I
as
heard
good as
it's good.
swordfish, but have you had swordfish?
I have not.
Swordfish is fucking good.
Dylan, this is Jammy Yams. It's not
Not
fucking
enough.
heavy
Jerry
This isn't
fish.
the
We
swordfish.
asked Jerry how his trip was, and he only talked about food, and that was the most I've ever identified with Jerry ever. Like, come on.
I'm not mad about it.
But my yam of the week is a song is My Inheritance by Trophy Eyes. The best way I can describe the song is like, imagine like if a screamo band was like, yo, we gotta sound like a pop group, like we gotta sound like AJR or something. Yeah, but no, it's good.
All right, I'll
It's
take your
good.
word for it.
Whatchamacallit, Nicole and I are going to a free throw 10-year anniversary, and I was showing her some songs on it, and I was like, wow, these don't slap as hard as I remember, but I'm excited to still go reminisce on the times. But my slam is going to go to another very old song, and I put it on my story today, Handlebar by the Flobots.
Oh wow,
Cool
yeah.
nuts, yeah.
It's a definitely an old song. I remember.
I can
being-
combine an engine 64 miles with a gasoline.
I could definitely recreate the whole song right now.
Isn't
Yeah,
Marianthi?
right?
Didn't she?
Yeah.
I think one of the first times you brought Marianthi around, she like bragged that she could do the acapella.
No, I bragged.
You bragged that she can do the acapella version of Handlebars by Flobots.
Yes.
What?
She was part of an acapella group in college, which like I don't know what happened.
This
but,
is pitch perfect, dude.
But like Marianthi, like she never really talks about college at all and what her experiences
Same.
there. But she
pitch
did explain that her acapella group did sing Flobots, and her job was to do the trumpet part.
Fire.
Yeah, and she did it. I was like, she did it for like 2 seconds.
That's a trumpet solo.
That's fire.
yeah, like the whole.
Oh my God.
With trumpet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mildred actually has a pretty good trump. We got to get the girls together.
Nicole knows instruments
trumpet
too.
sounds.
No, but trumpet sounds. Mildred, that's her thing. I'm not even joking.
my God.
There's been multiple times where Mildred like will hear a song and she's like, wait, lower the volume. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You're not a trumpet. Like, but anyway, I love you.
Oh shit.
Sherry, what's your jam of the week?
My jam of the week is gonna
be a
be
trumpet.
It's a trumpet.
it's a new Jack Harlow song,
Hey, is it that? What is
Tranquility.
it? Yeah, that song's kind of fire.
Yeah, it's kind of
not gonna lie.
fire. That's what I was gonna say. I haven't heard a song from him in a
Music
while.
video's a vibe. You know what's weird? Like 2 weeks before he dropped that, I swear I was playing a game or something and I was like, what the fuck happened to Jack Harlow? I was like, that guy fell off, and then out of nowhere he's like back. I was like, all right, cool.
He
Bet.
was also in like a movie, right? He was like in a movie.
It was
was
like
he?
White Man Can't Jump. It was like
Oh, yeah.
2022.
He was in a movie.
That was like a long. Are you just gonna keep saying he
He's
was
He
in a
sitting
movie?
up
was in
beef.
a movie.
Gotcha,
Movies take 5 years, guys.
No,
You've
they
never
don't,
been in a
don't.
movie
No,
before?
I never. Me
They
never.
take 5 years.
I don't know anything about movies. Thank you for watching the Joystick Show. My name is Movie. It's been a fun one. If you want to help support the D-Pad dudes, go ahead and like this episode. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And now, Dylan is going to send us off with an outro that he's been planning for the past 2 weeks.
Oh shit.
He's been telling me about it. He's like, Bobby, 222 is going to have the
It's gonna be
best
the best
outro. It's going to
outro.
be great. I saved it for 222, you know? So, what do you got for us, pal?
I'm Superman.
I fucking hate you. I hate you so much, dude. Horrible.
I don't have an actual
Bye.
outro. We never do an actual, like... We do like a bye, guys, we love you. We don't do like an actual...
When have we ever done a